He is the fifth arm used by the Cougs. And Haynes scheduled to throw to Bryce Martin Grudge-Atlantic, Chris Brown, and Dean Carpentier. As we start off the ninth, it is 10-3 USC. Haynes threw 18 pitches yesterday, inning in the third. Gave up one hit and a walk. Didn't strike anybody out. So second time the Trojans have faced Haynes this series. And Martin Grudge-Atlantic digs in now as the leadoff man in the ninth. Pitch comes in low for ball one. Fastball misses. Grudge-Atlantic 1 for 4 today. Singled and drove in a run back in the third. The 1-0. Grounded to the third baseman, Cole Kramer. Throws across, dug out well by Joey Kramer. 1 up and 1 down just like that. Cole Kramer, part of this very solid fielding infield for the Cougs. And they have a pinch hitter here for USC. Yep, Riley Hunsaker is up now to pinch hit for Chris Brown. So 1 down here in the ninth. Hunsaker swings on the first pitch and puts it into the glove of Russell. Spins and throws, not in time. Great effort there by Russell. It's an infield single. Well, it reached shallow center field where Russell gloved it. Great stretch by Kramer as well, but Hunsaker legs it out. That is his 4th hit of the year. And now it's Dean Carpentier, the 8-hole hitter for the Trojans in the box with 1 down. And Hunsaker at first. 12th hit of the game there for USC. Pitch to Carpentier. Strike, fastball, right over the plate. Carpentier today has scored 3 times. Single, walked, hit by pitch, and he scored all 3 times. He's actually walked twice. Been on base 4 times today. The 0-1. 12-6 curveball is in there for strike 2. Good-looking pitch from Haynes. The 0-2 to Carpentier with 1 down. Off the inside part there, it's fouled back. Fastball from Haynes, 93 miles an hour. And the 0-2 to Carpentier. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's high heat. And Carpentier doesn't catch up, so Haynes has 2 down now with a runner on first. And here's Connor Clift now. Hit the 3-run homer back in the 6th. Nine-hole hitter, catcher Connor Clift digs in. The pitch comes in low. Clift, his first home run of the season on the last game of the year in Pullman. Hunsaker off first base. 1-0. Misses inside, 2-0. Clift 1 for 3 today. Walked and scored back in the 8th. Swings on this one, and it's into Russell's glove. Pulls him away from first. Throws across. Got him. Kyle Russell shuts things down here in the 9th with a plus play at short. And we go to the bottom half where the Cougars have work to do to stay alive. Kyle Russell flashes the glove here in a 7-run ball game. Cougs need 7 to stay alive. Bottom of the 9th coming up in a 10-3 score. 10-3 ball game here, bottom of the ninth. Cougs need 7 runs to stay alive. And the closer for USC is on, Josh Blum. 2.03 ERA, 6 saves on the year. This is not a save situation, but Blum hasn't worked at all yet this series. So they're going to give him the bottom of the ninth, 26 and 2/3 innings, 38 Ks, 10 walks for Blum. And he's on to try to slam the door for the Trojans to take the series here in the bottom of the ninth in a 10-3 ball game. And Blum is scheduled to pitch to Crew Park, Max Hartman, and Kyle Russell on a beautiful day here in Pullman. And one where the Cougar fans want to see the bats get going here, and the Trojan folks are excited to see Blum out there with a fresh arm. 10 runs on 12 hits for USC, 3 runs on 7 hits for the Cougs. Crew Park digs in 1 for 2 today. He singled back in the 3rd, walked in the 5th, grounded out in the 7th. Blum's pitch is swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch. Third baseman Hedges, couple of steps in, about even with the bag. Middle infield is deep for Park. Blum throws a pitch off the outside edge, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Park. Inside and high there at 94, an easy, free-flowing 94 for Blum. 2 balls and a strike here to Park. Swing and a miss. Nasty off-speed pitch there from Blum. Yep, just right at the edge there, that late break. Here's a 2-2 now to Park. Low and away, off-speed pitch outside. And the count is full 3-2. Park trying to start things off with a leadoff walk maybe here. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blum gets him on a ball, breaking ball that was probably low out of the zone here. And Park waves over the top. Max Hartman, the next batter for the Cougs. Yeah, that breaking ball there underneath the wave of Park. 1 up and 1 down for Blum. Here's Hartman. Pops the mid at 95. 1-0 count. Hartman homered on Friday, homered yesterday. A couple of walks today. Off-speed pitch backdoors its way in the zone, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike for Hartman. That floats outside, 2-1. Blum works quickly here, nobody on base. He's got 7 runs in a non-save situation to work with. Swing and a miss there. He's gone a lot of off-speed stuff here out of the pen. Kind of works backwards. Lets the fastball work off the breaking ball here out of this bullpen. The 2-2 to Hartman. Off the hands. Fouled back. Hartman stays alive. 1 down in the 9th. 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th for the Cougs. And the 2-2 to Hartman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Blum. And the Cougs are down to their final out. Number 1, Kyle Russell. Another breaking ball that Max Hartman is over the top of. Might have caught a piece. Good job by Connor Cliff to hold on to the ball. Here's Kyle Russell in the box. Russell singled back in the 7th. He's 2 for 4 today. Blum's pitch. Strike. Off-speed pitch is in there again. He has featured the curveball out of the bullpen. Oh, 1 from Blum. Over the back of the head of Russell. And that's one of the warm-up pitches Blum featured in the bullpen there. And Blum's taking his time now as he lost the handle on that one. Heads back onto the rubber. 1 ball, 1 strike count. You do not see a lot of balls go behind the batters. The 1-1 now to Russell. He lifts this one over the leap of Hedges at third, and there's his base hit for Russell as he takes a wide turn at first, but hangs on. This piece of hitting here by Russell after the ball that went behind his batter's helmet. Waits on the breaking ball and lines it to left. Here's Cole Kramer now in the box. Russell's had a really good bat this series. Heart of the order here for the Cougs. Cole Kramer, the 3-hole hitter. Digs in 1 for 4 today. He singled in the 7th. Russell takes off for second. No throw. And the pitch was in the zone there for a strike. The 0-1 to Kramer. Swing and a miss. Fooled on a pitch in the turf there, and the count's 0-2. Oh-2 outside, 1-2. Cougs down to their final strike, final home game of the year. The 1-2 to Cole Kramer. Off-speed pitch misses, 2-2. Two count here to Kramer with Russell on second. This is grounded into the glove of Hedges at third. Throw across in time, and that ends the ball game. USC takes the series with a 10-3 final here today. And that wraps up the home slate of games for Washington State baseball here this season. Their postseason hopes will boil down to next weekend in Eugene. Connor Clift is our Rawlings player of the game. Hit his first homer of the year, a 3-run shot to open the ball game up to make it 8-3 in the 6th inning. And that opened it up for USC to have comfortable pad the rest of the way. Huge thanks to everybody who tuned in. I want to give also our best wishes to the Cougar skipper, Nathan Choate, who was not here this weekend with a medical issue. Best wishes to the head coach for the Cougs, Coach Choate. USC is now 14-12 in league play. Cougs 9-18 here in pack play this year as USC wins today 10-3 over the Cougs. Washington State's final weekend will be in Eugene, Oregon next weekend.
Smith Family Stadium for the final of quarterfinal play, and it's a top 20 showdown. The 4-5 matchup between the 12th ranked Washington Huskies and the 18th ranked Arizona Wildcats. Washington took 2 of 3 from the Cats in the regular season, but it's the postseason, and now it's time to push reset. The Stars were on display. It was Utah getting a 7-4 victory over Oregon. Stanford on their home field taking care of Cal 4-2. UCLA with the shutout against Arizona State, and now we have Arizona and Washington. Hi, everyone. I'm Elise Woodward, joined by Amanda Freed, the 3-time All-American and Olympic gold medalist. And I'll tell you, we've seen some great softball today. We expect 2 really good defensive teams, 2 of the best in the nation between Arizona and Washington. So what will this matchup come down to?
Well, we know we're going to see really good defense, but really it's going to come down to the timely hits. If you ask any of these coaches, it's getting runners on base against these tough pitchers and coming through with the hits when you need them.
Well, speaking of defense, one of the best shortstops in the nation for Arizona, Taylor Beal. She has been getting it done, really not only defensively, but at the plate as well with 6 home runs.
Well, I think that's what's been so beneficial having Taylor Beal is not just her being the Pac-12 Co-Defensive Player of the Year, but it's what she's brought to the table offensively, putting up big numbers, hitting even better in Pac-12 play than she was in the regular season as a whole. But Taylor Beal getting it done with her glove and at the plate.
So Arizona will be challenged today by the Huskies. They are a balanced team. 7 different players hit over 300, and their 3-4 hitters really dangerous. Riley Holtorf and Brooke Nelson both have power.
And this is a part of the lineup that the Huskies are going to need to come through big today. Brooke Nelson has had a career year, and then Holtorf, she gets it done defensively so well, but at the plate as well. Coming through in clutch situations, being so consistent for the Huskies. They've struggled a little bit as of late, but they're going to have to come through with those clutch situations to get those runs across.
Well, both of them with double-digit home runs, and both are first-team All-Pac-12 selections. So it should be a good one today between the Cats and the Dogs. Washington outscored Arizona earlier this season in the 3 games. Now it's at 24-7, but all that matters is who